Okay, good afternoon everyone. We will be discussing about agency problem. Agency. It is an organization that is providing, rendering service or producing a product. What is an agency relation? It is also a relationship between a principal and an agent, where the principal give the agent legal permissions to act on the principal's behalf. Agency problem. Agency problem is a conflict of interest in any relationship where one party is expected to act in the best interest of another. Agency cost. The cost incurred due to agency problem. There are two types of agency cost: direct agency cost and indirect agency cost. Understanding agency problem. It is also an idea used to analyze the important connections between principals and the relative agent. In the most important key sense, the, the principal is someone laboriously relies on an agent to accomplish specific financial results and transactions that can result in wavering effects. Agency problem is important because the agency problem in a firm background is referring to the conflict in incentives between an agency and a principal. This problem arises include due to split between ownership and control, because it is challenging for a principal to monitor the agent entirely. Information asymmetrically might emerge. Principal or owner, most commonly used to refer to the original sum of money borrowed in a loan or put into an investment. It can also refer to the face value of a bond, the owner of a private company, or the chief participant in a transaction. While an agent is a person who has been legally empowered to act on behalf of another person or an entity. An agent may be employed to represent a client in negotiations and other dealings with third parties. The agent may be given decision-making authority. There are three types of agency problems: stockholders versus management. The managers hard may make unjust decisions and misuse the shareholders' money, which can a which can a reason for the conflict between the two. Two, stockholders versus creditors. If the project sinks, the bondholders will supposedly have to participate in losses, resulting in agency problems with the stockholders and the creditors. Three, major versus minor stockholders. A conflict of interest with other stakeholders like customers, employees, society, and communities. Causes of agency problem. The agency problem arises due to an issue with incentives and the presence of discretion in task completion. An agent may be motivated to act in a manner that is not favorable for the principal if the agent is presented with an incentive to act in this way. Three ways of resolving agency problem. Compensation structure, also known as salary structure, a framework that a business uses to determine compensation. Shareholders put capital into a company and they want their resources maximized. Managers are contracted to control the company's day-to-day projects. Corporate governance, it specifies the distribution of right and responsibilities among different stakeholders, such as the board, managers, or shareholders, and spell out the rules and processes for decision making in corporate affairs. Capital structure. It refers to the specific mix of debt and equity used to finance a company's asset and operations. The root of agency problem are the imperfect alignment of the principals and agents' interests. Lastly, direct and indirect cost. For direct costs, expenses that a company can easily connect to a specific cost of object, while in indirect is and extend beyond the expenses to incur when creating a product. That's all, ma'am. Thank you.